What's up, Kyle Moore? All you guys, how you doing? Good to see all you guys here tonight. Thanks for the share, J40. Appreciate you. All right, chat. We're gonna let me see what we working with here tonight. I do have some nice. I do have some real nice short cards in the building, chat. We're gonna start the night off with that rockin' reeler right there, chat. We're gonna start that off tonight. $1. That's that rockin' reeler, chat. Krista Knox. Appreciate you. Gryco in the building. Thank you for coming through tonight, chat. Thank you for coming through. All right. Let's go with both of those right there, chat. Why don't we run both of those for $1, chat? This is the place we're soireeing up in here, Kristen Knockers. Appreciate you for coming through tonight. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, chat. I don't know how many of you guys are looking for this, for that Optimus Prime, but there's one right there, chat. All you have to do is swipe right. You can add that to your collection tonight, chat. Alphonse Lopez, Papa J. Appreciate you for coming through tonight. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I do have some nice Gryco. I do Gryco all over that. Gryco 44. Appreciate you guys for coming through tonight, chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Boom. Nice take. Nice take, Gryco. Nice take. All right, up next we have this Mazda RX-3, chat. Mazda, that's that Mazda RX-3, chat. It's on a short card. Those short cards is foreigns, chat. Them short cards is foreigns. Them short cards is foreigns, chat. Don't sleep on that. What's up, Angel? Appreciate you for coming through tonight, Angel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I got some Ferraris in, but they like $100, Angel. I ain't gonna even run them tonight. They're $100. I don't want to bother nobody with that. That's that Cupra Eraser. That's fresh out of the A case, the H case, chat. Fresh out of the H case. All you do is swipe right. You can add that to your collection tonight. Papa J all over that. Appreciate you, Papa J. I do not blame you for 1 second. Not for 1 second. Nice take. Nice take, Papa J. Diecast all over that. Papa J. Papa J. Diecast. Thank you for coming through tonight, Papa J. Thank you for coming through tonight. Nice take. All right, chat. Up next, we have three of these. We have three of those Futurismos, chat. We're going to run all three of those for $2. All three of those for $2, chat. All you have to do is swipe right. You can add that to your collection tonight, chat. I do have some real nice loosies in the building, chat. Some very, very nice loosies in the building. All right. This is just for This is just for y'all since y'all up in here. I'm gonna run all 6 of those right there. $3, chat. If you're a reseller, this is your time. Double Q. Appreciate you for coming through tonight, Double Q. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 6 of the Futurismos. That future, no takers on that. Let me get that out your way, chat. No takers on 6 cars. Wow. All right, there's that 69 Mercury Cyclone up out of the H case, chat. We're gonna run that for $1. We're gonna run that for $1. If you're interested in that, chat, all you have to do is swipe right. You can make that a part of your collection tonight. Don't sleep on these deals tonight, chat. Deals on Hot Wheels, chat. A lot of deals on a lot of Hot Wheels, chat. I do have some Ferraris. I do have some nice Ferraris, chat. Some real nice ones, chat. All right, this is out of the H case again, chat. That's that Honda CB 750 Cafe motorcycle. 805. What's up, 805? How you doing, family? Kristen Nakas. All over that, Kristen Nakas. Thank you. 805. How you doing, family? Kristen Nakas. Nice take. Appreciate you. Nice take, Kristen Nakas. Nice take on that. That is my very last one. That's a Rallier special. That's out of the B case, chat. That's out of the B case. Kristen Nakas. What? All right, go sit down. That right there, that particular Hot Wheel is a that's a General Dollar. That's a General Dollar special, chat. That's a General Dollar special. We're gonna run that for $1. That Rallier in the green case, chat. Rallier in the green case, chat. Appreciate y'all for coming through tonight. Where is that car? Oh, there it is. There it is right there. All right. If anybody's interested in that, let me know, chat. We're gonna run that right there for 65. If you, that's that Porsche 911 Rallier Super Treasure Hunt, chat. Put this right there. If you're interested, chat, all you have to do is swipe right. You can make that a part of your collection tonight, chat. Don't be scared. Which one last night? I don't know. I don't know. Last night I was online with Pokemon cards, chat. I was online with Pokemon cards, chat. Sold 200 Pokemon cards. All right, there's 3 of those Deodoras, chat. All 3 of those for $2. If you're interested, all you have to do is swipe right. You can make that a part of your collection. One of the one of what? The super treasures? The super treasure hunt? Okay. How much did you get it for? How much did it go for, J40? Let me know. Oh, that's a great price. That's a great price. I'm probably just gonna keep it. The Aston Martin on a short card. The black and yellow. The black and yellow. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Not on a short card. Not on a short card. I do have a bunch of short cards though. That's that twin meal 805 up in here. That's that twin meal, chat. You can get on that. I got a bunch of short cards. I got 100 of them. I run like Nissan. I got a couple, chat. I got a few on the short. I got a few Nissan, Hondas like that on short cards. Thanks for the follow, chat. I got that 911 Carrera uh keychain card, chat. Here, we can run that for $1, chat. That keychain card. 787B. I don't know that. Is it orange? Is it orange? I got an orange Mazda on a short card, chat. That's that 911 Carrera though on a short card if you're interested. Orange and green. I think I got it somewhere, chat. I think I got it somewhere. I do have a bunch of loosies. If you see any of the loose cars you like, chat, you can go ahead and swipe right. And you can add that to your collection on this very night right here, chat. Uh, that is a drifting brake. Boom. We'll throw in a rolling solo. Why don't we go with all three of those, chat? And an El Segundo coupe. They're $2, chat. All you have to do is swipe right. You can add all three of those in your collection tonight, chat. All three of those in your collection tonight, chat. All you have to do is swipe right. Let me see what else I got. I do have a couple of these. Let me see. I'm telling you, Krista Nakas, you about to get you a good deal. This is a long and a short cruise bruiser. $1, chat. All you have to do is swipe right. All you have to do is swipe right on that, chat, right there. Make it yours tonight, chat. Don't sleep. Don't sleep on these good deals coming your way, chat. All right. All the cars that don't go tonight are gonna be donated to charity. Don't even trip. I'm giving you guys action on them. Both of those cars for $1. All you have to do is swipe right, chat. And you can be the proud owner of both of those street wiener vehicles, chat. Let me see. That's two long cards. All right, this is all three of those right there, chat. $1. Two street wieners and a Dune It Up, chat. $1. All you have to do is swipe right. $1. That'll be yours. All right, no takers on that. All right, let me get that out of the way. Hmm. Let's see what else we're working with. All right, we got three of these right here, chat. That's that power rocket, chat. Three of those power rockets, all three of those for $1, chat. All three of those for $1. If you're interested, all you have to do is swipe right, chat. Boom. If you're a reseller, you've entered the right place, chat. All right, let me get those. Are nice. The other day, I think I got those in my collection already, chat. That's that nerve hammer, chat, right there. That nerve hammer. That nerve hammer right there, chat. Right up there in the building. That's out of the H case, chat. That's out of the H case. All right, and then I'll add that cyclone in there. Let's see if anybody's alive tonight. You can get both of those for $1 tonight, chat. If you're interested, all you have to do is swipe right. Do have some nice J case cars. Gonna bust that open on Wednesday, chat. On Wednesday. Kristen Knockers! Nice take, Kristen Knockers. Nice take, chat. Very nice take. I do not I do not blame you. I do not blame you on that, chat. Somebody got an Optimus tonight for like $3. So y'all stay woke. Stay woke. All right, we're going to put all three of these up, chat. All three of those cars right there. We're going to run those for $1 tonight, chat. $1. All three of those for $1. That's that Rockin' Reeler, that Speed Dozer, and that Mazda RX-3. All on the short card. Appreciate your bid, family. I'm going to add that in, too. That's a rapid post. All four of those $1, chat. Kristen Knockers brings it up to $2. You know what? Just to make this fun, we're going to add that crescendo in there. All five of those cars, $2. Kristen Knockers! All five of those are yours, Kristen Knockers. Appreciate you. All five of those, Kristen Knockers. All right, we're going to start those two right there, chat, for $1 and see how it goes. We're going to start those right there. We're going to start all three of those, chat. I mean, both of those cars right there, we're going to start for $1, chat. Both of those for $1. All you have to do is swipe right, family. And that car right there, both of those can become yours. Glock 43 in the place. Thank you, Glock 43. Appreciate your order. Thank you for swiping. Thank you for swiping, chat. Thank you for swiping tonight. Let me see, chat. I do have some other real nice cars. It's kind of like hard to get. Let me see which one. Somebody said they wanted to see a Honda, right? Somebody said they wanted to see a Honda. Toyota, Honda, BMW. All right, chat. Let me know if anybody has seen any of these cars in the raw, chat. That's a BMW M1 Pro car. Look at the paint on it. Metal on metal. That's a nice car, chat. BMW M1 Pro car, chat. Part of the Hot Wheels, the hot ones, chat. Not the cold ones, but the hot ones, chat. We're going to run that for $1 as a givey type of situation, chat. If you get that for under $10, it was just like a givey. Right? Appreciate you all for coming through tonight, chat. Really appreciate it. I'm going to see what else I can find and put together for us tonight that we'd definitely be interested in. Papa J! Nice take, Papa J. These cars typically go for like $9, $10, chat. Papa J. Papa J. Nice take, Papa J. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Nice take, Papa J. All over that. All over that. That's that Minecraft mine cart, chat. Up out of the H case, chat. Up out of the H case. All right, we're going to run that for $1. If you're interested, all you have to do is swipe right, chat. I'm trying to find some of these. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Krista Knock. All over that. I don't blame you, Krista Knock, because that's a nice take. That's up out of the H case, chat. You're not gonna find this in the wild or in the raw chat for that price. Never. I really doubt it. What's up, Futson? Appreciate you for coming through tonight, Futson. I got a set of those cars that you've been looking for. There's that Alpha Pursuit, chat. You can get all three of those tonight, chat, for $1. Which one from the hot ones are you looking for tonight, Futson? I'll run the whole set if you're interested. Just let me know. Just let me know. All right, chat. I do have one of these in the place, chat. I do have one of those, chat. Let me know how you feel about that car. If you'd like me to run it, let me know. We'll run that for like 25 if you're interested. All right, let me put it back. Put that back. Nobody's thinking about that car. I do have one of these too, chat. We can run that for 45. Let me know how you feel about it, chat. Let me know how you feel about it. All right. Nobody really interested in that. All right, let me pull out something like this then, chat. We'll get right back to our regular programming. We'll run all three of those right there, chat. All three of those right there, $1. Flipping fast, three of them, $1, chat. Tonight only. All three of those $1, chat. Don't sleep. Papa J, all over that. Appreciate you for coming through tonight, Papa J. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Papa J. Nice take, Papa J Diecast. Nice take. All right, there we go. All right, I'm going to bring these two up again, chat. We're going to run both of those. That light blue one, I got three of them. I got three of them. You can make an offer on them, though. They my personals. Alphonse Lopez got a bunch of them, chat. Alphonse Lopez got a bunch of them, chat. Glock, 40 cal, all over that. Appreciate you, Glock. That's two of the Cruise Bruisers for $1 on a short and a long card with the moon eyes, chat. Glock 23. Nice take, Glock 23. I don't feel like adjusting the ads tonight. I don't feel like adjusting the ads tonight. So I normally run these for $2, but all of the ads been acting crazy, chat. All of the ads been acting crazy. I didn't feel like modifying them. So I'm just gonna run through all of these right here for $1, chat. If you're a reseller, this is your night. All three of those stock cars, $1, chat. All you have to do is swipe right. You can make that. You can add that to your collection tonight, chat, for $1. Don't sleep. That's that. They're part of the X Racers. Let me see if I got one loose. This is how they look loose, chat. Metal bottom, plastic top. They very fast on the track if you run them on the track, chat. If you run them on the track. I do have some nice loosies too. If you're interested, chat, holler at me. Let's see what else we got here. All right, I got two of these left. Buns of steel. Those are in the H case. Those are in the H case. I ran it for 65 earlier, Angel. You can make an offer on it. How much you want to pay for it? Glock 23 all over there. How much you want to pay for it, Angel? You can make an offer right now. Glock 23. Nice take. Uh, the best offer I got on it so far is like 65. So you can make an offer on it, Angel. All you have to do is throw a number out there. Don't be scared. Just throw it out there. You get me? Just throw it out there, Angel. Throw a number out there, Angel. You have that Model A looking for three. That red one, the red one, that Ford Model A, that's out of the G case, I think. I think that's out of the G case, chat. All right, right now we got three of those Chevy Super Volts right now. All three of those for $1, chat. All you have to do is swipe right. I might got some in here. This a mixed case. I'ma see. I'ma see what I can do. Nobody on the Chevys. Nobody on the Chevy Super Volt. All right, there's two of those Nissan Skylines, chat. We're gonna run both of those for $1. There we go right there, chat. All you have, that's that LBWK. Lay low up in the place. Appreciate you, Lalo. Thank you, thank you, thank you for coming through tonight, Lalo. Nice take, Lalo. Appreciate you, Lalo. That is a nice take right there. Nice take. I think somebody asked me about some Japans. That to me that's a Japan import, chat. To me, that's a Japan import, chat. All right, let me see. I'm trying to put some nice deals together so we can get them all done. So we can get them all done and out of here early, chat. I do have one of these Teslas right here, Model S in burgundy, chat, or reddish or whatever color you want to call that right now, chat. We're gonna run that for $1. All you have to do is swipe right tonight. That'll be in your collection, chat. Do not sleep on these deals tonight, chat. Let's see what kind of good deals I can get up out of here for you, chat. 3 Chevys, those green ones. Hey, I was like, la low. I was tripping. Nobody took those for $1. Some kid was gonna be happy. Lalo, all over that. Appreciate you, Lalo. I was like, when nobody took it, I was like, chat sleeping. Lalo, all over that. This is a reseller's dream. Lalo, nice take. Appreciate you, Lalo. Thank you for coming through tonight. Nice take. Nice take. All right, let me put that right there. I do have some Vans. Let me see. Those are that one. I do have one hanging out. Where's that other? I do have a little red one. See what else we can find, chat. Oh, here we go. Here's 2 of these Vansters, chat. 65 on the Porsche treasure hunt. All right, let me run this right now, and then I'll run it next, chat. That's that Vanster. 2 of the Vansters. That's out of the H case, chat. Those is brand new. They don't have no mileage on them. You can get both of those for $1, chat, tonight. Don't sleep on that, chat. Wow. No takers on that. This comes in a blue too, chat. That comes in a blue. Let me find it. I got a third. Oh, I got 3 of them too, chat. Holler. Holler if somebody's interested in those 3. All right, there's that Porsche right there, chat. We gonna run that treasure hunt Porsche for $60. 805 was talking about. He said something about 65. I told Angel to make an offer on it. We got Batman diecast all over that for $60. I do not blame you, Batman diecast. Nice take. Batman diecast. I'll tell you, chat. All you have to do is like get you a good bid. Then next thing you know, you're gonna get a discount on your orders. You're gonna get a nice discount on your order. You get me? All right, chat. There's that 53 Chevy Impala, chat. 53 Chevy Impala. We're going to run that for $1 tonight, chat. All you have to do is swipe right. You can make that Chevy Impala a member. You can add that to your collection tonight, chat. Don't sleep on it. Don't sleep on it. Night King. Thank you for coming through tonight, Night King. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice take, Night King. Let me know if any of you guys ran into the new Ferraris that came out, chat. Let me know if you guys got any chance to get your hands on that new Ferrari. There's that Mazda MX-5 Miata, chat, part of the Hot Wheels Legends Tour winner, chat. We're going to run that for $1, chat. We're going to run that tonight for $1. If you are a collector and you're in here tonight, you're in the right place, chat. Oh, here they go. Here they are. I just found some of these, chat. Night King. Nice take, Night King. Nice take. Good grab. That's a nice take for $1, chat. All right, here's all three of these Chevy small blocks, chat. I'm going to run all, I didn't feel like, I normally run these for $2, chat. I'm going to run all three of those for $1. Tonight only, chat. Tonight only, chat. Let's see what else we got. I'm trying to see what I can match up. Lalo. Nice take, Lalo. Nice take, family. Nice take. Nice take. Don't sleep on these deals, chat. If you a reseller, this is your night. This is your night right here. All right, this is that 2020 Jesco, chat. We're going to run both of those, chat, for $1 right there. We're going to run both of those for $1, chat. Trying to see if I can find any other car that matches up with it. No, don't see any other cars that match up with that, chat. But I do appreciate you all for coming through and being a part of tonight's festivities. I found two more of those green ones. Night King! What a deal, Night King. Any cone shakers tonight? Papa J, I do not think so, but it might be. These are mixed. These are a bunch of mixed boxes. Just running them. But no more cone shakers. Nothing left from the H case, Papa J. Nothing else from the H case. I ran about 5 of those the other night. All right, we're going to run both of those for $1. Those are the last two Chevy Volts we have on hand tonight, chat. If you're interested in those two, for one green buck, all you have to do is swipe right. All you have to do is swipe right, chat. After so many purchases, you'll probably be on a discount thing, and you can get them for like, you're going to get a real great deal on them. Night King! Nice take, Night King. These are out of the F case, I believe. Let me look. Yep, they're out of the F case, chat. How do I remember this stuff? I didn't touch so many of these cars, chat. That's the thing. That is the thing. All right, chat. Let me see what's up with these short cars, chat. See if I can match them up by color, chat. All right, we're going to run those two. That's that Charger SRT and that twin mill Brill, chat. Twin mill Brill. We're going to run both of those for $1, chat. We're going to run both of those for $1, chat. Night King all over that. Appreciate you, Night King. That car right there is like a, it's like a 2-1. Night King, nice take. That's a foreign card, chat. The short cards are foreigns. Those are foreign cards, chat. All right, that's that drifting brake, chat, on a short card. Let's see what we can match with that, chat. Let's see what we can match with that. Along with the Group C Fantasy, chat. We're going to run both of those tonight, chat. Let me get them ready. We're going to run both. Get your swipe ready, chat. We're going to run both of those for $1, chat. All you have to do is swipe right. You can make that a part of your collection tonight, chat. I'm trying to see what I could put together, that I would like to get hands on. Night King! Nice take, Night King. Nice take. I do not blame you, Night King. That is a nice take. Those are cards, chat. The short cards, they're like foreigns, chat. There's two of those West Coast Flyers, chat. We're gonna run both of those for $1. Appreciate you all for coming through tonight. Louis G, Pablo, Luna Milo. Thank you for coming through. If you happen to be watching from one of our multicast stations and you see something that wasn't bid on, you can feel free to make an offer on it tonight, chat. Glock 23 all over that. Appreciate you, Glock 23. Both of those right there for $1. Don't sleep on that. Those is nice, chat. Both of those cars is nice cars, chat. All right, here's a Rolling Solo and an El Segundo Coupe, chat. Rolling Solo, El Segundo Coupe, $1. I got so many $1 ads created tonight, chat. Once they're all gone, it's all over, chat. So don't sleep. If you see something you like, chat, if I was you, I would be quick to swipe right, chat. I would be real quick to swipe right on those, chat. Night King! Nice take, Night King. Nice take. Night King all over that. All right, chat. Here's 3 of these rapid posts, chat. 3 of the rapid posts. Rowdy in the building. I'm glad you're here tonight, Rowdy. I got a few mixed boxes. That's 3 of those rapid posts right there. You can get your hands on those for $2. I don't know what. That's a crazy ad right there, chat. Don't sleep on that. Glock 23 all over that. Appreciate you, Glock 23. Nice take. Nice take, Glock 23. If you're a reseller, tonight is your night, chat. Do not sleep on the deals that you see coming by. Don't sleep on those, chat. All right, here's that salt shaker. Shake it like a salt shaker. All right, we're gonna run all 3 of those tonight, chat. We're gonna run those for $2. All you have to do is swipe right. Hey, Rowdy, did you get your box? Did you get your box, Rowdy? Night King all over that. Let me know what you're looking to get to see tonight, Rowdy, so I can run something for you. Night King. Nice take. Let me know what you're looking for tonight, Rowdy. And oh, okay, Rowdy. Let me know what you're looking tonight. I'll run 3 of them. I'll run 3 of what you look here. Let me throw something up for you, Rowdy. Let me see if I can find something you might like. Let me run all 3 of these for you right now, Rowdy. If you're interested, holler. I ran a couple of Impalas, but I will run some more. All 3 of those for $1. Appreciate you all for coming through tonight. Night King all over that. No, you wasn't into that one, Rowdy? All right. All right, Rowdy. I'm trying to find something you might like, Rowdy. Night King all over those. I didn't have a chance to adjust the ads tonight. I normally run these three for $2, chat. So I didn't get a chance to adjust none of the ads tonight, chat. So instead of wasting everybody's time fixing the ads and all that kind of stuff, chat, I just let it go. It's about 40 or 50 ads in here. I'm gonna let them all go. There's that Vanster chat. That's up out of the H case chat. That's up out of the H case chat. That's up out of the H for Rowdy. Nice take, Rowdy. Rowdy in the place to be. Those are out of the H case chat. Look at the yellow wheels on that. That's nice. I have the whole set in my personal collection. I have a whole set of those in my personal collection, chat. All right, there's 3 of those slide kicks, chat. All of those cards are 100%. They ain't perfect condition, chat. Rowdy! All over that. Appreciate you, Rowdy. That's that slide kick. Thank you for coming through tonight, Rowdy. Magellan, Sharks 1408. Rowdy! Nice take, Rowdy. I was on the other night and I was trying to let people know that if you save the proof of purchase, the backside, and you go on the website, Mattel website, they have like special cars you can get. They got special cars you can get for like 20 of the Glock all over that, for 20 of the proof of purchase and a receipt, and you can get all 3 of those. What's up, hacker? Appreciate you. Thanks for coming through. MLS. Oh, you got all of those, hacker? Thank you for coming through. Somebody I can't read a Glock all over that. Thank you, Glock 23. Thank you tonight, Glock 23. All right, chat. I got another. Let me see. I got this one. This one. I don't have the third one in that same color. No, I don't have that one in that same color, chat. We're going to run all of these 3. 2 track mangas and a speed bump, chat. We're going to run all 3 of those for $1. What you looking for tonight, 805? Let me know what you looking for, 805. I'm going to run it for $1. Night King, all over that. Appreciate you, Night King. Thank you for coming through tonight. Night King, all over that. All right, 805. Let me know 3 speed bumps. I got some somewhere. This one, I got them, but I would have to dig through the boxes. Probably what is going to be next is 2 speed bumps and a track manga. That's how it's probably going to come out the box. Let me see, chat. What do you think about that, chat? I do have something like that. Let me know what you guys think about that, chat. You guys want me to run that for $1, chat? Let me know, and we'll run that for $1, chat. We'll run that for $1, chat. All right, let me adjust this right here. Boom. Appreciate you all for coming through tonight, chat. We're going to run that right now. That's that Honda Civic, the hot ones, chat. Honda Civic, the hot ones. Look at the paint on that. That's that Spectra Flame, chat. That's metal on metal, chat. Wait a minute. I'm breaking open my orange cars, chat. I'm saving that for my personal self, chat. My bad. That one is gonna be a Lucy, chat. I'm gonna add that to my Lucy collection. But not to be upset, chat. That's a blue Toyota Celica, chat. We're gonna run that right now for $1 as a customer appreciation type of situation, chat. All you have to do is swipe right, chat. Add that to your collection tonight. Don't sleep on that. Those typically go, I've been seeing them go for $8, $10, $20, chat. I've been seeing them going for crazy numbers like that, chat. Do not sleep. Do not sleep on that deal, chat. Gryco. Appreciate you, Gryco. That's a nice take. That is a good grab, Gryco. That's a good grab. That's a good grab, chat. I'm gonna run the whole set with the exception of that Honda, cause I'm keeping that Honda for my personal collection. I'm gonna break that Honda open and keep it for my personal collection. There's another one of those Minecraft mine carts, chat. Minecraft mine cart, $1 tonight. You can add that to your collection, chat. All you have to do is swipe right. Let me know how you feel about that cart. I'm trying to find another one of these cars to match up. I do have a white Tesla. Trying to find something that'll match up with it, chat. Trying to find something that'll match up with that white Tesla, chat. Let me see what else we got in here. Oh, we haven't ran these. One smackaroo. That's what I'm talking about, Alphonse Lopez. Appreciate you for coming through tonight, Alphonse. Anybody in the house that's looking for some of those here, those don't match up good. I'm gonna run these two right here, chat. Anybody that's looking for some of those Silverados, you reach out to Alphonse Lopez. I know he has about 4. There's 2 of those red Hondas, chat. 2 of the red Hondas. All you have to do is swipe right. And that's a part of your collection tonight, chat. That's a part of your collection tonight. Lalo, all over that. Appreciate you, Lalo. Appreciate you for coming through tonight, Lalo. GL stands for good luck. Well, definitely lucky tonight. There's 3 more of those flipping fast, chat. If you missed the first one, here's your chance to get another set. All 3 of those for $1, chat. This is like an appreciation night. I appreciate all of you for coming through. I appreciate your support and I appreciate your participation, chat. I really appreciate you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, oh, there's the other yellow. Let me see. I'm trying to make a set of yellow cars, chat. Lalo, all over that. Appreciate you, Lalo. Appreciate you, Lalo. Nice take. Nice take. Nice take. All right, there's 3 of those Hoto Roto, chat. All 3 of those right there. You can get those for $1. Like I said, I normally run these for $2, chat. But my ads was acting crazy. Something going on with Whatnot tonight, and I didn't get a chance to make an adjustment. Glock all over that. Oh, here's another one of those ones. There's another speed bump. I'm gonna find the other ones that go with that. I'm gonna find the other ones that go with that, and I'm gonna get them up here for you, chat. Red one, blue one. I got a nice collection of those. I got about 20 of them. I'm gonna try to see if I can find them, chat, so I can get them out here for you tonight. Here's that Power Wheels Doom Racer, chat, right there. Power Wheel. What's up, Noah? We're gonna run all 3 of those for $1 tonight. Mark Clam. Appreciate y'all for coming through tonight. MLS videos, thank you. Everybody that's watching from the simulcast channels, Thank you, thank you, thank you. Glock 23. All over that. Appreciate you, Glock 23. Nice take. I do not know anywhere on the universe where you can put your hands on cars like this tonight, chat. So you are definitely in the place to be. And this is what we call a Suare rate, chat. We're going to run that for $1. All you have to do is swipe right. You can make that a part of your collection tonight, chat. Do not sleep on these deals. Night King. Appreciate you, Night King. Thank you for coming through tonight. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, chat. Take those two. All right, chat. Let me see here. What else we got? We do have some more of these rapid posts, chat. We're going to run those right there. I'm going to run this one for 30 seconds so I can give me some water, chat. I'm going to run all three of those for $1. All you have to do is swipe right, chat. Those, all right, those are nice. All right, let me get those together. I do have another set of these. Let me get them ready. Let me get these ready. Glock all over that. Appreciate you, Glock 40. Nice take. All right, here's another set of these Power Wheel Doom Racers, chat. Welcome, welcome, welcome in, everybody. I'm going to cut the next ad down to 15 seconds. I apologize, chat. All three of those tonight. $1. You can add those to your collection tonight. Sleep on that. Rowdy! All over that. Appreciate you, Rowdy. 0. Nice take, Rowdy! As I was saying, chat, don't sleep on the fact that you could save your, if you actually open Hot Wheels, you could save your proof of purchase. I think 20, you can use 20 proof of purchases, and they have like a special, car that they'll give you for 20 proof of purchases and like a $20 receipt from Dollar General, that kind of thing, chat. Welcome everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh my God. I'm gonna have to cut it down to 15 seconds again. My bad. That's that long block, chat. 3 of them. These are out of the F case, chat. That's out of the F case. Night King says he want those. I see you there, Night King. All right, I found another yellow card. I found 3 yellow cards. We're gonna run all 3 of these next for $1. Night King in the place. Rotten King, good to see you in here tonight. What you looking for tonight, Rotten? Nice take. Night King, all over that. Rotten. I do have some of these Hot Wheels, the hot ones. Let me know what you think about that right there. I did get a bunch of these, chat. What you guys think? Have you anybody been grabbing any of these? These Mystos? I've been grabbing these, chat. The price on them been going up because they made in China. And so they have them at my local store, chat. And they just been sitting there collecting dust. And then boom, all of a sudden, somebody came in, bought almost all of them, chat. Bought almost all of them. And so that was one of the ones that I liked that was left, chat. And I was lucky to get on top of that. All right, chat. This is that Volkswagen T2 pickup with that Spectra Flame paint on it, chat. That's metal on metal. Lower. Blazing fast. Hot Wheel, chat. We're going to run that. Oh, my God. I'm running out of ads. Here, we're going to run that for like $1, chat. There you go right there. That ad's supposed to run for $3. Well, it went for $3 anyway. Appreciate you guys for coming through. Glock 40 all over that. I do not blame you, Glock 40. That is a very, very nice Hot Wheel with that Spectra Flame. I'm not gonna have a whole bunch of those, chat. Rowdy, Glock. I appreciate you guys for coming through tonight. I'm gonna let go of one of the one of the premiums. Glock 23. Appreciate you, Glock 23. Nice tape. That's a nice tape. I do see that one in a gray. I get that one in a gray. I do get it in a gray. I haven't had any of those in gray in about a week, chat. There's two of those pixel shakers, chat. Couldn't find a third one to match it. Hold on. I do have another one of those hot ones too, chat. I'm going to run it later. We're going to run both of those pixel shakers for $1, chat. All you have to do is swipe right, chat. You can add that to your collection tonight. Two of those pixel shakers. Very nice car. Very, very nice car, chat. I'm looking for some short cards to run too, chat. I cannot find a third one, else I would add it to the pile. I only got two of those left, chat. I'm going to leave it on the side to see if we can find something to match it with, chat. See if we can find something to match it with. All right, these are three yellow cars right here. That's that Cadillac, Hypercar, 21 Ford Bronco, and an Aston Martin, chat. This is like a customer thank you night, chat. Drop it down to 15 seconds. We're going to run all three of those for $1, chat. This is the best way I can say thank you for showing up. I appreciate you. This is the best way that I can show you all that, chat. This is the best way. Night King. Nice take, Night King. Nice take. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. All right, chat, here we go. We got three of these Roger Dodger 2.0s, chat. Three of the Roger Dodger 2.0s. We're going to run all three of those for $1, chat. For $1 swipe, you can add those three cars to your collection tonight, chat. All you have to do is swipe right. I do not know how many of those I got, but I don't know. They are getting low. Lalo. Nice take, Lalo. Lalo GL stands for good luck. And tonight is your good luck night, Lalo. I haven't seen too many more of these speed bumps. I meant to run them all together. There's that Zinger Zick. That Zinger Zick. I do not know what goes with that. I don't even see another car. Oh, that's that color. These two and a punk rock, chat. We're going to run both of those for $1 tonight. Those are on a foreign card, chat. Normally those foreign cards are like $2, but tonight I'm running them like a customer appreciation night. I appreciate you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Rowdy! Rowdy in the building. Thank you, thank you, Rowdy. Thank you. If I don't find anything to match up with that, with this one, look, it got a bent tab. Just let me know that if you see something that you like, I'll try to match it up with something that I think that goes with it, Rowdy. That's the best I'll do. You give me, I'll see if I can find something that I can match up that goes with it, chat. There's two of those mid-meals, chat. Mid-meal right there. Both of those you can get them right now for $1. Night King. Those are on a short card, chat. Both of those are on a short card, chat. Very nice car right there. One of my favorites. Nice take. Night King. Nice take, Night King. You know, the best thing I can say for you guys is I got about 100 and some ads up in here. This is your chance to put together a nice box of Hot Wheels, especially if you're a reseller, chat. Especially if you're a reseller. There's that Dragon Blaster and that Hot Wiler. That one, when it goes, the mouth moves. The mouth moves on that, chat. A lot of these cars myself, I run them on the track, chat. I run them on the track. If you're watching on the any of the Rowdy all over that. Appreciate you, Rowdy. Joe Pitt seems to might be a dragon liker. Like a lot of people like that dragon card. Joe Pitt. Appreciate you, Joe. Thank you for coming through tonight. Let me see what else I can get together for you that you might have been looking for, chat. I do have 3 more of these slide kicks, chat. I do have 3 of those again. We're going to run all 3 of those for $1 tonight, chat. We're going to run all 3 of those for $1. All you have to do is swipe right, chat. You can make those a member of your collection tonight. Don't sleep on those. Night King. Nice take. Night King. One thing about it, I always say to people is that these are out of like the D case or something like that. The E case, chat. The E case. What happens with these cars is you'll see them out there, and then after a while, you won't see them anymore. You get me? You won't be seeing them around anymore. Like, I don't hardly see any cars from the C case or the A case no more. You don't see those no more. They all beat up by now, chat. There's 3 of those Hot Wheel Formula Solar. These ones, the top comes up, chat. The top pops up on those. Joe Pitt, all over that. Appreciate you, Joe Pitt. Nice take. Nice take, Joe Pitt. Let me see if I can get a couple of more short cards today together, chat. I'm going to see what I can do out of these short cards that I could get to match. I'll try and match them in color, chat. Try to match the color. There's that Braille Racer and a Supercharged, chat. Both green cars on short cards, chat. Both of those for $1 tonight. All you have to do is swipe right. You can add those to your collection tonight, chat. I appreciate you all for coming through. Tonight is like a customer appreciation night. Night King. All over that. Appreciate you, Night King. This is like a customer appreciation night. So if you come through here a lot, I want to give you a chance to, this is my best way I can say thank you. It's the best way I can say thank you, chat. All right, here's that last motorcycle. Those are heavier than they look, chat. Those are heavier than they look, chat. There's one right there out of the pack. They're heavier than they look, chat. Thanks for the follow, Big Vig. Thank you. All right, there we go right there, chat. That's that Honda CB750 Cafe. Night King all over that. Appreciate you, Night King. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I do have some premiums, chat. I think it nice take. I do have some premiums, chat. I'm gonna wait until the last to our last ad tonight, and then I'm gonna run a premium. I don't know. I got that Porsche. No, that Datsun. It's this one, chat. It's that one right there, chat. I'll run that one tonight. We'll run that for we'll run that for $1. I do got some F1s too, chat. Some of the F1s. Those are like my favorite cars though. The F1. I collect F1s myself. There's that Punk Rod in gray, part of the Rod Squad, and a mod speeder, chat. Thank you. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the love, Night King. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Glock 2340 all over that. Appreciate you, Glock. My goal for the shows is what we do on nights like this. We get together to find nice homes for some nice Hot Wheels. Chat, don't sleep. Glock all over that. Glock 23. Appreciate you for coming through, chat. Maddox, get your fingers ready, chat. I haven't ran any of these tonight. There's that skull shaker, chat. There's 3 of them right there. All 3 of those skull shakers, chat. We're going to run all 3 of those for $1, chat. As I said, tonight's like a customer appreciation night. I appreciate all of you people, everybody for coming through tonight. I appreciate you folks for coming through. This is the best way I can say thank you, chat. This is the best way I can say thank you, chat, is to bring you some hot deals. Night King! If you're a reseller, this is the place to be. This is the soiree to be in tonight, chat. All right, here we go again. This is that custom Kia EV6, chat. We're going to run all 3 of these for $1, chat. That's that purple one, chat. All 3 of those. If you didn't get a chance to get your hand on those, chat, tonight is your chance, chat. Tonight is your chance to get all 3 of those for $1, chat. For a $1 bid. Get ready for some heat, chat. Get ready. Nice tank, Glock 23. All right, chat. Nice take, Glock 23. I couldn't find a third one of those. I don't know. I got another orange car though. We'll just match the color, chat. I run all 3 of those right there. $1. Glock 23. Let me put the sticker on there. Night King. Don't sleep on that Jeep Gladiator. That was the super treasure hunt for the E case, I believe. That was a super treasure hunt livery for the E case. Glock got his eye on those. I don't blame you, Glock. That is a very nice livery, chat. Joe Pitt. Oh, I found the third one of these, chat. All right, we can run all 3 of these for $1. Joe Pitt. Nice take. Appreciate you, Joe Pitt. All 3 of those right there. All 3 of those for $1. if you happen to open, there's that pixel shaker. I found a third one, chat. 3 of those pixel shakers, all 3 of those for $1, chat. Get ready. Get ready. I do have a loose one. There's my loose one. Oh, it's kind of like the bottom is kind of shiny on that, chat. All 3 of those for $1. All of the cars that I'm running tonight, I do have them loose in my own personal collection, chat. So after I've already opened a bunch of them, I don't even know what the reason is for me to open any more of them, chat. The other night, if you was in here, I opened up all of the orange cars that nobody bid on. Night King! If the car was orange and nobody bid on it, I opened it up and added it to my collection. So I ended up with about 30 or 40 orange cars, chat. There's that Diora 3. The Diora 2 has 2 surfboards on it. And the regular Diora, it has no surfboards on it. That's how you could tell the difference between those 3 cars, chat. All right, there's that Monster High Ghoul Mobile. All 3 of those for $1 tonight, chat. All 3 of those tonight, chat, for $1. As I said, chat, tonight is an appreciation night. I appreciate everybody for coming through, chat. And the best way I can show my appreciation is giving you good deals. Joe Pitt, appreciate you, Joe. It's faster, it's easier, it flows better, and then I don't have to like create the givey and then try and it's just. I was trying to see if I could find something that could match this that's purple, chat. Let me get those 3. Those all look purple to me, chat. Let me know what you think. I mean, we're gonna run all 3 of those right there for $1, chat. Like I said, I put together so many ads tonight. I'm gonna run. We're gonna go until all the ads are out, chat. Once the ads are gone, we're done. Once all the ads are done, if you didn't get something, you missed out on the fun, chat. Glock 23. Nice take, Glock 23. All right, let me see. I do have some short cards, chat. Let me get some of these short cards in the building. Let me get them out and ready, chat. Let me get them out and ready to go. Let me see. This is that Mustang, chat. That Jaguar. Oh, that one matches that one. I'm just matching up the colors tonight, chat. And the cars. If we have 3 cars that match, Joe Pitt, I ran 3. I ran them Hondas is gone, Joe, but I got one more. It's orange. I'll run it, Joe, tonight later. I have one orange Honda, but it's Spectra Flame. It's like an $8, $9, $10 Honda. Night King all over that. Appreciate you, Night King. I do have a Honda. It's orange. Let me pull it out. This is what it looks like, Night King. I mean, Joe Pitt. Have you seen that Honda in the street, Joe Pitt? We're in the Raw. I'll leave that right there. And we'll run it. We'll run it later. We'll run it later on tonight, Joe Pitt. As a customer appreciation car run type of thing, chat. There's 3 of that flipping fast, chat. Don't sleep on those. That's that flipping fast in the orange and black livery. Let me see if I have one of those in my collection. In my orange collection. No, I don't have any of those. Night King all over that. Hopefully I'll find one tonight and I'll get to open it. Do I got a sushi tuner? Nice take, Night King. Let me see. I do have some more orange cars out of the H case, chat. Let me see where they at. Oh, here they are right here. This is that Amaru GTC, chat. This is how it looks. That's how it looks right there, chat. That's how it looks right there. Out of the pack. There, you can get all three of these tonight, chat, for $1. Rowdy, you in the building or you going home? You in the building, Rowdy, or you going home? Let me know if there's any other thing that you looking for, Rowdy, so I could run it. So I could run it for you before the ads run out. Let me know. Glock 23, all over that. Appreciate you, Glock 23. As I said, chat, this is a thank you show. If you got any friends that come through our show, let them know. Appreciate you, Rowdy. I'm trying to run something that you would want to get your hands on for $1. This is like a customer appreciation show. This is almost one of the last shows on this particular day for the month, chat. And these are some of the last cars. I had these are mixed boxes, chat. These are mixed boxes. I'm looking to open a few cars. I'm gonna open up this sushi tuner for myself. TJK45. TJK, appreciate you. Appreciate you. TJK4540. Nice take. Nice take. This is the last orange car I didn't get to open. So let me pop this open. I don't have one of these in my personal collection, chat. So I'm collecting every orange car chat. This one is going into my personal collection. I don't even have 3 of those, chat. So I don't even have 3 of those to run. That sushi tuner is one of my favorites, chat. There's that. Oh, what's up, Hussein? Appreciate you for coming through tonight. You know what, Hussein? I got an orange Honda, and I'm gonna run a premium tonight, Hussein. I'm gonna run that Panda Datsun. I'm gonna run that tonight, Hussein. Let me know. I'm gonna run that for you tonight at the quarter hour, chat. Night King, all over that. All over that. What do you think about this one, Hussein? What do you think about that? I'm gonna run that tonight as an appreciation type of thing, chat. You got that in your collection, Hussein? Let me know. If you already got that, I'll run a different one. Let me know. If you don't have this one, Hussein, I'll run it. Look how the wheels are on that. That's a nice one. I need that silver 55 Chevy. Silver 55 Chevy? Have you seen me pull it out? This is another one of those Maestos too, chat. That's that Maesto. Silver? It's on a silver card, like part of the silver series. Part of the silver series. I don't exactly know. Let me see. Is not any of these cars that's on here, right? It's not any of those, is it? Oh! I know the one you're talking about. I know just the one you're talking about. That I know just, yeah, it's a Zamac. It's a Zamac. It's a Zamac 55 Chevy. Hey, when he said silver, I was like, Scott got about 10 of those, Rowdy. Right? Scott has about 10 of those, Rowdy reseller. Wednesday. I'm gonna have some more Zemac on Wednesday, Rowdy. I'm gonna have some Joe Pitt all over that. I'm gonna have some on Wednesday, Rowdy. You get me? Definitely. Appreciate you all for coming through tonight. If you happen to be watching from the any of the simulcast channels and you see something that isn't bid on, Joe Pitt. Nice take, Joe Pitt. Appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, Scott already knows that all of those cars right there you talking about, he already knows they go on Wednesday. We call it like Fresh Case Wednesday. On Wednesday, we fresh case them and they go. There's that Futurismo chat. All three of those for $1. All you have to do is swipe right. You can add those to your collection tonight, chat. Don't sleep on that. Night King! All over that. Appreciate you, Night King, for coming through. Thank you. Night King! Night King! All over that. Appreciate you, Night King. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I do have a nice collection of loosies. I do have a nice collection of loosies. All right, there's three of those later craters on a long card. We just sold two on a short card, chat. There's three on long cards, chat. All you have to do is swipe right. You can add those to your collection tonight. Those are reverse rate. I think they came out of the E case, chat. Glock 23. Light blue. Nice take. Glock 23. I think the last one I sold actually went to Angel. I think she got the last one that we. But I'm gonna have on Wednesday. On Wednesday, those light blues should have some on Wednesday. Uh, let me see what else we got here in appreciation for you guys, for everybody coming through tonight. I'm trying to match them up because they're. Wait a minute. Hussein, you in the building? We're gonna run this for $1, Hussein. You in the building? You in a place, Hussein? Let me know. We're gonna run that for $1. That's that Honda Civic Si, chat. You see it. It's that orange Spectra. Don't sleep on that. That's that orange Spectra, chat. Orange Spectra. Hot Wheels, the hot ones. What's up, Jonathan? Thank you for coming through. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Rowdy, all over that. Appreciate you, Rowdy. Thank you, guys. Trev Rock, thank you guys for coming through. That orange one, let me see. Nobody wanted the Toyota. Rowdy, all over that. Nice take, Rowdy. Trev Rock, what are you looking for? Anything else in this collection? I'll run another one from the collection, Trev. You like that one, Trev Rock? Let me know. Let me know if you like that one. That's that Camaro, Trev Rock. Let me know. You like that one, Trev Rock? Yeah, that orange one is hard to get hands on, chat. But if anybody knows how we do it here, Rowdy, you want to put a case on that? Let me know if you want a case or no case, Rowdy. Oh, it's over 15. I'm gonna add a case to that, Rowdy. I'm gonna run this for $1. This metal on metal. This metal on metal, family. That's metal on metal. That's why it's called. That's why it's called the hot ones. All of these are metal on metal. But I got some loosies that's metal on metal, Trev. I'm trying to get something into your hands tonight, Trev Rock. It's a long story, but a short story. All three of those Dioras for $1, chat. I'm trying to get something in your hands tonight, Trev. I'll run the rest of that whole set, Trev, just to get one of those in your hands tonight. Joe Pitt, all over that. Appreciate you, Joe. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. There you go, Rowdy. That's on case. That's on case. Here, let me put it up on the wall. Uh, where's that white one? Uh, Hussein, you in the building? You in the building, Hussein? Let me know. I'll run that white car for you, Hussein, if you in the building. Let me know. That white Panda ZX. Let me know what you think about that, Hussein. If you in the place, we'll run that. Or Trev Rock. I don't know if you like that one. We'll run that one. If you like it, let me know, Trev Rock. Or this one. You like this one, Trev Rock? Let me know. Let me see a thumbs up or something like that. If you like that particular car, Trev. Trying to get something in your hands tonight, Trev. Holler. Holler, let me know. All right, chat. Here we go again. This is that Roger Dodger 2.0. Which one? That white one? You want me to run that white one? I'll run that white one for you, Trev Rock. All right, I'll run it next. I'll run it for $1, Trev. Put hands on it. Joe Pitt, all over that. It's like I say it's good for 25, 35, something like that. All right, that's that Elite Pandem Datsun 280. There it go right there. We're going to run this right here for $1, chat. There's the back in case you want to. There you go right there, chat. Let me know what you think about that. Get your swipers ready. Panda Rocket Bunny Racing. We're going to run that for $1, chat. Night King all over that. Appreciate you, Night King. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I put it up for a couple of seconds so you can get your pre-bid in on it if you want to get that added to your collection, chat. Oh, there's that right there. Oh my God, I didn't know T. Roy Jenkins was in here. My bad, Trev Rock. My bad. T. Roy Jenkins! I didn't even know T. Roy was in here. I can tell you guys that are in here, any Porsche that I run, T. Roy Jenkins is gonna be all over that. What do you think about that car, T. Roy? That thing nice, family. That thing nice. All right, there's that sushi tuner. Already popped one open. That's the fourth one. I went through and anything. Whoo! That thing. Whoo! Hey, the windows are tinted on that one, chat. It got the tinted windows. Do not sleep on that car, chat. We're gonna run this right here. That sushi tuner, set of 3, all for $1, chat. All for $1. I do got that Honda Integra Type R too. Joe Pitt, all over that. Nice take, Joe. I got that one, Trev Rock. What you think about that one, Trev? Let me know what you think about that. We'll run that if you like it. Let me know what you think about it. I'm gonna keep the sticker though for my jacket. You can have a pin, but I'm keeping the sticker for my jacket. So I'll run it without the you know the patch. The patch. I'll run it without the patch. In case another thing you guys might not know about me is I'm a patch collector. I got a crazy collection of patches that you couldn't even imagine. B Norton, thanks for the follow. Appreciate you, B Norton. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. I got some of these too, chat. That rapid pulse. We're gonna run all three of those for $1, chat. The yellow one. Hold up. The yellow Toyota. The yellow Toyota Joe Pit. Integra. Out of the nice take Night King. Oh, I know which one you talk about. That one's in the eight out of the H case. Oh, that RLC. No, I just got that blue one. I just got that blue one right there. I'll run it though. I'm trying to get something in Trev Rock hand tonight. So I'm trying to find something that he might like so I can get it in his hands tonight. Big, big. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute, chat. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I got three of these. Wrong it. That's three of these salt shakers, chat. Right there. I got a blue one. Oh, okay. I got you. I got you. I got you. Then that's good. That means you won't be bidding on it, and Trev Rock will get a chance to get his hands on it. Right? If you're interested, all three of those salt shakers for $1, chat. Do not sleep on the deals that we're popping out tonight, chat. Don't sleep on those. Night King! All over that. Appreciate you, Night King. All right, chat. All three of those $1. Night King. Let me put the sticker on there. All right, chat. I do have, let me see, there's a Donut Drifter, a Rolling Solo, and a proper chopper, chat. We're going to run all three of those for $1. Oh, that, all right. Oh, okay, I got I'm trying to find another burgundy car actually, so I can run three of these burgundy cars. Like normally, all three of these short cards for $1, Chad. I like to match them up by the color. By the color. Appreciate you all for coming through tonight. Glock 23, all over that. Nice take, Glock 23. Nice take. I don't know if you guys are into these, but I got a mean collection of those, Chad. I got about 50 of those. Some person came through one show and bought like 15 of them. I was like, wow. I thought I was the only person that liked those type of cars. You get me? I thought I was the only person that liked those type of cars. But some person came through and bought a bunch of them, chat, and I was like totally shocked, chat. All right, let me see how I can match these up because these are gonna go crazy, chat. All right, here. I only got two of these right here, chat. Only two of the El Viento. As you know, the top comes off of those, chat. Boom. You can get both of those tonight, $1. All you have to do is swipe right. You can add those to your collection tonight, chat. I was trying to find another Tesla. But I don't I don't I don't see any more Teslas, and I don't see any more yellow cars, chat. Trying to find some Night King all over that. Nice take, Night King. Nice take. Good grab. What's up, B Moz? Welcome, 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 chat. Thank you all for coming through. All right, here's two of those Hako Type D cars, chat. Two of the Hako Type Ds. You can get both of those tonight for a $1 swipe, chat. You can get both of those tonight for a $1 swipe, chat. Let me see. All right, I got three of these right here. I think Rowdy has all of these. Night King. That's a nice take right there, Night King. That's a nice take. That's a very nice take. That's a good grab. That's one of my favorite cars. I still haven't figured out what that says on the side, but it is car number 99. The detailing on it is splendid, chat. That's that slide burn, chat. It's three of those right there, chat. Three of the slide burn for a $1 swipe. You can add those to your collection tonight, chat. I appreciate everybody for coming through tonight. I'm trying to put together some nice deals. Night King all over that. I'm trying to put together some nice deals to show everybody how much we appreciate you all for popping through. If anybody knows what's up with Scott D, I'm going to call him after the show. Make sure he's doing all right, chat. He normally pops up. He might be out partying with the kids tonight, though. Knowing Scott, he might be out partying with the kids tonight. Let me see. I do have a few more of these. Let me see if I can match up three more. No. All right, I got three of these and three of those. This stock car. Nobody. There's the Power Rocket. I got three of those, chat. We're gonna run those for $1. There you go, right there. All you have to do is swipe right. You can add those three to your collection tonight, chat. Let me see here. Let me see there. What are these? That's that flipping fast, chat. Flipping. It got orange in it, though. Let me see. Oh, I got three more of those, too. Oh, I got three of those, too, chat. Night King! All over that. Appreciate you, Night King. Appreciate you. All right, here's the last three of the long blocks, I believe. Let me see if I got any more over here. Nope. Those are the last three, chat. Last three of the long blocks, chat. That's your chance to add them to your collection tonight. If you don't have the short block, then you should have the long block, chat. Thank you, chat. This is a customer. Rowdy! Nice take, Rowdy. This is like this is how I say thank you to all of you for coming through tonight, chat. I don't know, Rowdy. I got this one, red, and then I'll add two of these that's all red right there. How's that, Rowdy? That's one of those speed bumps. Blue is my favorite one, Chad. I run all three of those for $1. I'm a speed bump collector. That's one of my favorite cars. That is one of my favorite cars, Chad. Oh, I did. I could have ran those with a Rowdy all over that. Nice take, Rowdy. Uh, if you missed out on the Pokemon thing last night, I am gonna pull out another 200 Pokemon out of the safe. Uh, T. Roy Jenkins was in the place the other night. That's three of those Ford Escorts, chat. Toyo. At one time, chat, those were like to live for. I'm not gonna say to die for. They were to live for, chat. Here's your chance to add them to your collection. All you have to do is swipe right. You can add those to your collection tonight. They have 18 headlights on them, I think. We counted 18 lights in total. Rowdy! All over that. Rowdy reseller. Nice take, Rowdy. Nice take. All right. This is how we're going to do this, chat. I do have these two right here. Two flipping fast. And we'll add that. Let me see. Let's see what else we got orange. I don't see anything else any other way. What is this? All right. Or we can go with that pixel shaker. We can go with all three of those. That kind of like the color kind of matches. Or the Diora, whichever one you'd like to have, chat. Let me know. Let me know. You can let me know on that, chat. That's two of the flips and a Diora. And a pixel shaker, chat. Or let me see what else I got orange. Let me see what else that I have that's orange. HK? What's the HK? What's the HK? What's the HK? Hello Kitty? Oh, no Hello Kitty, chat. None of those. None of those. There's three of those slide kicks, chat. There's three of those slide kicks for $1. Uh, Tonight I'm just running like deals, like that Hello Kitty. That's like a Wednesday night car. I run stuff like that on Wednesday night, chat. I run cars like that on Wednesday night, chat. And I was trying to find one of those cars that Rowdy was asking me about, but I don't see any of those over there. Night King, any of those Zamax. Night King, all over that. Appreciate you, Night King. One of my favorite cars. Only thing I'm wondering is, can do they have a person that can slide out right there, or is it like just a fantasy? Is it actual room where somebody can fit in there? All right, there's two more of those Chevy Super Votes, chat. Those are the last two in the house. We're gonna run those right there for $1 tonight, chat. All you have to do is swipe right. Both of those will be yours tonight. I don't see another green car that I can match it up with. Let me see what else I got over here that I can match that up with. No. Oh, Night King. All over that. Appreciate you, Night King. Nice take, Night King. Somebody said they thought I was a tax collector. I'm like, wow, that's wild. I had three of those. I had three of those ketchup containers. I was trying to find if I could find them all. The ketchup container. Okay, let's do it like this then, chat. Let's do it like this. Where's that ketchup container? There it is right there. 2 street wieners and a ketchup container, chat. Donut Drifter. Joe Pitt is gone. Somebody got it on a short card. Let me see who got it. I don't even know who got it. But yeah, it was a green one. It was a green one. Yeah, somebody got it, Joe Pitt. It was a green one. But that's what you add to it. You right there, you on it. You take the wiener and the donut drifter, and you got a set. That'd be a nice Valentine's Day gift. You get me? Very nice Valentine's Day gift, chat. That's a very nice Valentine's Day gift, chat. Hold those 3. Joe Pitt. Nice take, Joe Pitt. Nice take. I do have some loose cars out here. I don't know if you guys are looking for any of them, anything like that. Somebody asked me about this one last week, though, chat. They asked me if I had any more of these. This is that mailed it. If you in the house, the person that asked me for it, let me know. I'll run it. I'll run it for $1 tonight. Let me know if you in the house and you were the person that asked me to pull that out. If you are, I'll run it. Let me know. All right. Somebody asked me about it. They was like, "Hey, find that car and pull it out." Because I do have a very nice loose collection, chat. That's a long card. That's a long card. That's a long card. I had some more Teslas. Let me see if I can find the other. I had some Teslas, chat. Not sure where they all went. Not sure where they all went, chat. Let me see. I have that. But I'll run all 3 of those here. Let me get that thing out of here, chat. Let me get that thing out of here. I'll run all 3 of those for $1 tonight, chat. All right, there we go right there. That's that Model S Play, that Jaguar MK1, and a Cruise Bruiser, completely equipped with the Moon Eyes, chat. Glock 23 in the place to be. Don't sleep on your deals tonight, chat. If you have any friends that you know that you talk to, you let them know how we was dealing tonight, chat. You let them know how it went. There's that Ford Escort. Found 2 more just hanging out. Joe Pitt, I'm at. Where do you guys get? You asking me or the rest of the room? Short cards is foreigns, chat. Short cards is foreigns. They come. I see them when I go to Canada and places like that. So I normally run. I normally run as soon as I get like a new pile of short cards in. I run them. I run them all. So I work. Sometimes I work in Canada, and when I go to Canada, I just buy 2 boxes of them. But I've been. Somebody told me that sometimes they're at the front of Family Dollar or something like that. But it sounded like a story to me, Joe Pitt. It sounded like a story, the way they were saying it. It sounded like a crazy story. I was like, wait a minute. They have 2 of those in the Night King all over that. I was like, they have those in the front. Night King, nice take. I was like, they have those in the front of Family Dollar. Stop it. I've never seen short cards for sale in the US. Short cards is foreign. They foreign cards. Here, let me see. Let me see if I could grab a short card real quick. If you look on the back of them, they have a bunch. You could tell they're foreign cards, chat. Them short cards is foreign, chat. No doubt. All right, let me see what we have. Let me see if I can find something we haven't ran tonight. If I can find any cars that we haven't ran tonight, chat. Oh my God. Oh my God. Let me see. I didn't even see those. All right, there's three of those. There's three of those, chat. Wow. All right, chat, right there. There's the last three of those ultimate T-Rex transporters. There it is. Meyer. Meyer has them, Joe. Okay, Meyer. I haven't seen them in a Target. I haven't seen them in a Target. But I've seen some 50 and some 60 packs. I normally get them though when I go back and forth to Canada for work. When I go back and forth to Canada for work, I jump on those. Trev Rock, T. Roy Jenkins. I'm gonna do cards again tomorrow, T. Roy. I'm gonna do some tomorrow. I got the show plastered. Glock. I'm gonna do some tomorrow. Where did you get that Tyrannosaurus one? Were you the one that got that one? That was a nice card. I only pulled out one of those. One of those real nice ones like that. But I'm doing basketball. The same thing. Oh, that master ball. I was hoping somebody that my regulars got hands on that because those are a couple of the nicest ones. You know what I mean? Those are a couple of the nicest ones. There's three of those Monster High Ghoul Mobiles, chat. All three of those, you can get them for $1. All you have to do is swipe right. You can make those a member of your collection, chat. Tonight. Oh my God. I didn't even see these, chat. We're going to run these next, chat. Glock 23. Nice take, Glock 23. This is the way that I say I appreciate you all for coming through tonight, chat. There's that Morgan. There's the Morgan Super 3 chat. Looks like it's got like a DNA type of thing going on. Oh, okay. All right. I had to make sure that wasn't an error card, or Scott would have been pissed off with me bidding it while he wasn't here, chat. Three of those Morgan Super 3s, chat. Let me see where mine is. I know I got one. Let me see. Oh, there's mine right there. I have to make sure before I run all three of them. Hey, this is metal. Those are metal on metal. They got metal bottoms. Metal on metal, chat. Somebody was asking for a metal on metal, chat. All three of those more Rowdy. Glad you could get your hands on something nice tonight, Rowdy. Thank you. Thank you. I'm trying to find something else you might like, Rowdy. I'm gonna have to look around to see something else you might like. I do not. Let me see. You got those Max Mills, Rowdy? Glock 23. Nice take, Glock 23. Those right there are on those are on perfect cards, chat. Look at the cards. They're all perfect. This is going to be like that's going to be like a collector's item because they're a three-wheel one. They come in blue too. If you've never seen them, they come in a blue color too, chat. They come in a blue color. So here, I got three more of these. We got about 2 more minutes, chat, and then I'm gonna run that. There's three of those Alpha Pursuits for $1. Night King, all over that. Appreciate you, Night King. Appreciate you for coming through tonight. I don't know if you guys have ever seen these. These are like Joe Pitt. Appreciate you, Joe Pitt. Nice swipe. Don't sleep on those tonight. Joe Pitt, nice take. Have you guys ever seen those, chat? That's a Hot Wheel. What's up, Jai Romo? That's a Hot Wheel right there. See it, Mattel. These, they got a charging base. They got a charging base. You put them on, and those are fast. Those are flipping fast. I don't know if you guys ever see anything like that, but I do have a nice set of those. Like if you run cars on the track, I know some collectors that's serious collectors that don't have any of those, chat. Somebody came and asked me to let go of some the other day. I thought about it for about 2 minutes, and then I said no. I just couldn't part with it for some reason. I couldn't part with it, chat. All right, chat, we entering into the power. Oh, so you know what's up. Do you, have you seen these, Night King? They charge. They charge. I'll put a battery in it and show you. That's how you charge them. Yeah, right. Cowboy in the place. You put them on the chargers, and they take 2 AA batteries. These work perfectly. I could put batteries in them and show you tonight. Let me see if I got any batteries laying around. No, I don't. Wow, I don't got no batteries really laying around. But hey, once they start going, they just run it. They just run it. And they get to run it forever, chat. All right, if you guys want me to run any of the other cars we already ran tonight, I got some yellow cars. I got some green ones. I got another set of the Rapid Pulse, chat. Wow, I didn't know I had a set of these. I got a set of the Cruise Bruisers. And I got another set of these, up here. I'll just run them. I got a set of these Cruise Bruisers, chat. A set of 3. Monster High, gone. No more Monster High. You got a good set. Let me see if I got any in the bottom of this box. 3 of those Cruise Bruisers, chat. Yellow card VW. Yellow card VW. I ran it already, Rowdy. I don't know who won it. I ran it tonight. Let me see who got it. Hey, they got it for a good deal. I think it went for like $6. It's a lowered VW, Rowdy. There's that Cruise Bruiser. All 3 of those for $1. If you're interested, chat, all you have to do is swipe right. You can make those part of your collection tonight, chat. I really appreciate everybody for coming through. I do have some of them salt shakers. I do got another. Oh, just found it. Joe Pitt. Nice take, Joe Pitt. Nice take. Nice take, chat. I'm down to almost the last ad, chat. That's that Max Steel. I'm gonna run all 3 of those. One of my favorite models right there is that Max Steel, chat. One of my favorites. We're gonna run all 3 of those for $1, chat. All 3 of those for $1 tonight. Boom. There we go. Max Steel. All 3 of those, $1, chat. All 3 of those for $1, chat. Appreciate you all for coming through tonight. Thank you. Glock 23 all over that. Nice take, Glock 23. Let me know what you guys think about these those Maestos, that Maesto. Woo-wee. Look at that one. I like that one. Let me know what you guys think about those. And the detail on that. They just up out of China, and the price is finna go crazy on those. I got a feeling because at my local General Dollar, somebody came in, bought all of the nice ones, not a couple of them, but every single last one of the nice ones, chat. All right, chat. This is about. There it is, right there, chat. That's that 81 Camaro, chat. You see the color? He got that Spectra Flame, part of the hot ones, hotter than hot. This is one of my other favorite Maestos too. That's one of my other favorite Maestos, chat. Look at the detail on there. Windows tinted. That's another one of my favorite Maestos, chat. They kind of, I don't know if it's, I'm gonna open that one. I don't know if they're metal on metal, chat. All right, let's get to the business at hand, though, chat. This is at 91 Camaro. Look at the color. That's fuchsia. That's fuchsia, chat. Metal on metal. Trev Rock, I hope you in here. Trev Rock, I hope you in here, chat. 8, we've been on. There we go. You can get that right now for $1, chat. All you have to do is swipe right. We got Night King up in there, Rowdy all over that. Not playing. Let me go get a plastic pack for it. Anything over $15. We definitely gonna put a cover on, chat. Appreciate you for coming through. Anybody know about these cars? They know those ones is hard to get their hands on. Them the hot ones, they don't call them the hot ones for nothing. Yeah, I seen they haulers. I got one. I got one, Joe Pitt. Nice take, Glock 23. Nice take, Glock 23. All right, let me put that in a case. Uh, Let me know, chat, if there's any more of those $3-4 deals you want me to run that I didn't get to run tonight. I was trying to see what else we got that went hot here. I got 3 more of these rapid pulse. If anybody's interested in those, I'll run those for $1. I like I like they haulers, Joe Pitt. I like them. I like them. I like them. Run. Oh, that Toyota. This one. That's a Toyota. That's that Toyota. Let me know. That's one of my favorites right there. Night King all over that. I got some nice take. Night King. Almost everybody in here should have coupons. You get me? Almost everybody in here should have some coupons. You get me? That's how you could fill up your bag nicely. You get me? What about those? Have you guys seen those? Have you seen those? If you guys are interested, I'll run one of those right tonight. I'll run one of those tonight for like $10. I'll run out. Let me see. That's my favorite number right there. Numbered car. Let me know, chat. Let me go grab one real quick. See if anybody's interested in one of those. Here, I got one in box. That's the Sterling Marlin, chat. Number 40. It's a 124. It's just like that, except it's number 40, chat. Let me know, chat. If you got you a sticker, this one's for you, chat. I'm gonna run that one for like 15, chat. Those normally go for like 30, whatever, that kind of thing. That's that Sterling Martin Cruise Choice, chat. All you have to do is swipe right. They look like this, chat. They come apart. They two pieces. They the two-piece car. They'll never be destroyed. You get They'll never be destroyed. All right, hold up, hold on. I'm gonna run it for. We'll run it for $9. We'll run that for $9. That way, if you don't, I think I'm just gonna start pulling them out. I got about 15 of them, chat. You can let me know how you guys feel about them. I got about 15 of them myself, chat. They got a little Glock 23. Nice take, Glock 23. Here, let me let you see the whatnot. See, it's still sealed right there. Fresh and sealed. Fresh and sealed. Still sealed. This is from 2000, chat. That's 24 years old, chat. Number 40. He looked just like this, chat. This how the higher end one look. If you want a higher end one, there it is right there. It got the mirror on the bottom. You can see how the bottom of the car look. That's a highly detailed one. With movable parts. You can change the hood and the trunk on that. That one is a little bit nicer than this one. You get me? It's a little bit nicer because when you pop this one out, you just set it on your desk with the mirror, chat. If anybody's interested in any of those, let me know, chat. Let me know. I do have some of these in too, chat. I got that Ferrari right there. If anybody's interested, holler. I'll run that for like $30 if you're interested, chat. Let me know. I'll run that for the Marlin. Somebody already got the Marlin. Joe Pitt got the Marlin, right? Glock 23 got the Marlin. Glock 23 got the Marlin. Let me see if I got another one, chat. I got the sound of a rolling power out. T-Roy, I'm going to be running cards tomorrow around the same time, chat. Appreciate you all for coming through. If anybody's... Oh, okay. Let me know if you guys want it. I just got a bunch of these in, chat. Let me know what you think about these. 25. Let me know. Let me know. Tomorrow I'm going to be running cards, T-Roy. I appreciate all of you guys for coming through. I hope everybody got a good deal. I'm gonna jump in. I'm looking for my guy Mike. I mean Matt. Thank you guys all. Let's jump into Just Too Clean. See what he working with, chat. The blue car? What blue car? Oh, that Honda? All right, hold on. Hold up. All right. This one right here, Trev Rock, comes with one of them Mattel pins too. Comes with that Mattel pin you can wear on your shirt, chat. Hold on. Hold on. Let me see how I can do that. All right, let me run it right now. I'll run it. I'll start it at $1, Trev Rock. There you go. You should get that to the house, Trev. There you go, Trev. You should get that to the house. $1. It shouldn't even go that high. You get me? Uh, I think those just got sold out. Put a Trev Rock. Come on, Trev. If you don't get it, I'm gonna be heartbroken because I wanted to basically. Yeah, that's the Honda, T. Roy. That's that Honda. This one right here. 1995 Honda Integra Type R. Me too. I ran it specifically for Trev. I was, I really didn't plan on running it, but I'm trying, basically trying to get Trev a good deal, chat. That's, Glock 23 all over that. Nice take, Glock 23. I tried my best, Trev. I appreciate you though. That's the only RLC I had. Glock 23. I got another one of those. I got another one of these. I got one of. What do you think about that one, Trev? What do you think about that one? I'll run that one, Trev. If you like it, I'll run it. Let me know what you think about. Oh, okay. Uh, I got one of these, but T. Roy Jenkins will. I would imagine he gonna want to get his hands in on that. I would imagine he'd want to get his hands in on that right there. Which that's one of T. Roy Jenkins' favorite type of cars. All right, I'll run this one right here. This will be our last go for the night, chat. That's that Porsche. I've been seeing these go for like 20 some odd dollars online, chat. 20, 30. Look, that's metal. Metal on metal. Metal on metal, chat. Metal on metal, chat. That's my favorite one out of the that's my favorite one out of the set, chat. If you're gonna get your pre-bids ready, go on get them ready, chat. We get ready to run this one next. As I said, tonight was a customer appreciation night. Thank you all. I really appreciate you, chat. Boom. There it is. $1, chat. Go, go, go get it. Go get it, chat. I got a personal set for myself, chat. Hey, that's what I'm saying. I ran it and I was like trying to let all of our regulars know that Rotten, I didn't even know you was in here, Rotten Kid. I didn't even know. I didn't even know you was in here, Rotten Kid. Let me get a, let me get a case for this one, chat. Let me get a case for it. Glock 23. Nice take, Glock 23. Appreciate you for coming through tonight, chat. Glock 23. All over that. Rotten. I think you already got one of these, right, Rotten? Come through next week. I'll run them. There's one. I got another few over there. I can't imagine what else you would like to see, Trev. I can't imagine. I got something like that. I don't know if you like something like that, Trev. What about that, Trev? What do you think of the Porsche? That 911, that GTO? If I run that Porsche, it's gone, Trev. That Porsche gonna go for like $60. Easy. Like T. Roy Jenkins in here, that thing gone. For like, I run it, it gonna go high. It gonna go high, I'm telling you right now. I'll run it. It gonna go high. That shit gonna go for higher than this gonna run for higher than that's gonna go for higher than a giraffe's butt, chat. T Roy, you in the place? Thumbs up, T Roy. Let me see if you in the place. If T Roy in here, I'll run it. Cause I see T Roy at all my show. You want me to run that T Roy or no? RTS? T Roy. If not, I'll hold it back for another show. All right, I'll run it, T Roy. That's that Elite 64. Hey, these is sold out, family. The price ain't doing nothing but going up higher on these, chat. Ain't the price ain't doing nothing but going up higher on these. Scott D is gonna have a heart. You know what? I got Scott D might have to be in the place when I run this because after he hear I ran it and he wasn't here, he gonna have a heart attack. It ain't gonna be fair. You get that right? You hear what I'm saying, T. Roy? Scott wanted uh Scott D like want me to run this car. I already ran the treasure hunt that he wanted to bid on, which was that Porsche Super Treasure Hunt. So I'm gonna have to at least wait till Scott D in the house. He one of my mods. He one of my mods. You get me? He's one of my mods. I got something like this. That's that Firebird. That's that Firebird TA. I got that in here. That Firebird. I got that. Trev Rock. Somebody came in here and offered 85 for it, Trev. You want to pay 85? They came in as like, yo, 85. I was like, all right. uh, you like that, Trev Rock? I'll run that right there if you're interested. Let me know. Or either that Buick or something like that. Let me know. 85, T. Roy. I thought you was in here. You were trying to get your hands on that green one, that super. 85, T. Roy. A person came and made all right, no worries. But T. Roy, I got another one of those Porsche treasure hunts. If you want, next show I'll run it. How's that? I'll run it next show. You don't want me to run this, Trev? No? No, I'm saying T Roy, they offered 85. I didn't know if he was gonna come, but look, they offered the same price, 85 for this one. I was like, nah, I gotta save. I can't run that unless Scott in the house. Like that super treasure hunt, I'm gonna run across more of those. I'm gonna run across more of those. Um, I don't know. I got some no on this one. No, that's a no. Let me see. What about this, Trev Rock? What about something like that? You want me to run that, Trev? That's that Ferrari. I got one more T Roy. I'm gonna run it. I got one more T Roy. I'm gonna run it on the last show of the month. I'm gonna run it for $1. You give me T Roy. I'm gonna run that. I got one more of the Super Treasure Hunt. That Porsche. I'm just gonna run it for the group next show for $1. All right, Trev. Appreciate you all. Thank you all for coming through tonight, chat. All the time, Glock. It be crazy in here. Come here on a Wednesday. If you don't believe me, Glock, you remember that pink Roxy everybody was trying to get their hands on? I put it up. Yeah. No, I got one more, T Roy. I had got two. I let one go tonight. I'm gonna let one go on the last show of this month. I'm gonna bid it off for $1 on the customer appreciation mode, T Roy. One more on the customer appreciation mode. No, it ain't like that, Glock. Everything I bring up, we bring up to bid. But you see, I put everything up to bid, Glock. But I got a moderator. His name is Scott D. And the only thing we didn't bid on tonight was that elite Porsche. And Scott done wrote me a message, and he said he want to be in the house. And then like I know a guy like T Roy like the Porsches. Like I'll put it to you like this, Glock. No, I don't got it. Ain't T Roy's in here. I don't got favorites like that. You want me to make you a moderator, Glock? That way you could come through on all the shows. Um, I just know like, hey, if I got a Porsche, T like, look, I had a pink Roxy, and it was people that text me and message me like, yo, make sure I'm in the house, and then I let them know the day I was gonna be selling it. But you see, everything I put up for $1. I wasn't like, yeah, this, that. No, put it all up for $1. That's what I'm saying. Like this, I'd run this for $1. It's like I'm trying to get a car in Trev Rock's hand. I'm trying to get a car in Trev Rock's hand. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm getting at. I've been trying to get a car in his hand. You know, I got some nice loosies. You like that? What about that, Glock? You're one of my favorites too. You on my favorite list. Let me know if you like something like that, Glock. That's a Lucy. That's a Lucy right there. I appreciate you for coming through. I got some here. What about that? I mean, that's a Lucy. That's like a Cadillac or something like that. I sold one of these last week. I sold one of these. These got real riders on them too. I let go of one of these last week. It was a MBX. I got crazy MBX loosies. That's a Matchbox. Then those are metal on metal. You know about this body style right here? That's a Cobra, metal on metal. You know, 1982. All right, pull up for our next show. They're gonna be crazy. On Wednesday's gonna be a crazy day. I'm gonna break open a J case. It's gonna be crazy. Watch. It's gonna be crazy in here. Watch. All right, let's jump through. Appreciate you, Glock. Let me make sure I got you marked Glock 23 on that. Yep. All right, make sure I got your name on there. Cap, cap. All right, we're gonna go into another crazy show. Watch this. Watch the prices in this show. Watch the prices in this next show, chat. Watch. You think you got a deal?